Hey guys, welcome to another reading. We're going to look at pick a card, obviously, based on what's in front of me here. But I wanted to do a pick a card, and then I was like, what topic do I want to do? And then I thought it would be super cute to do a self-love message since tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Or maybe day of, depending on when this uploads. I plan on uploading it tonight so that it can be up for you guys, but sometimes YouTube takes a while to upload. But so we're going to get a self-love message for you. So I've pre-pulled some oracles. We're going to live pull tarot, and I have some a self-care oracle here that we're going to pull from as well. I just thought this would be a super cute idea, and it's just going to be kind of like messages you need to hear. Self-love messages. We have 3 piles, as you can see. We have the first pile here with this, I think this is rhodonite crystal, this pink crystal. This is pile 1. We have pile 2 with this moonstone crystal. And then we have pile number 3 with this rose quartz crystal. So all heart crystals for today. Take your time to choose which one obviously you feel drawn to and called to, and whenever you're ready, I will see you in your reading. All right, hi pile number 1. If you chose this pile, you chose this big pink crystal, heart crystal. This is going to be your reading for your self-love message. What do I want to start with here? I feel like for you guys, I want to start with the oracle, and then we'll get into the tarot here as well. So let's see. You guys got 3 of these ones. So let's see what these cards have to say. We have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. We also have Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Yeah, and then we have Deep Replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So for you here, pile 1, I feel like things are going to be evolving here in your life. Things are leveling up if they're not already. Like there's like, and maybe you can feel this where it's like there's this energy of things shifting here, and you maybe even getting more clear, or you can just feel like your time is coming. But I feel like the self-care message here is really around rest and taking the space and the time that you need to replenish yourself, to support yourself the way that you need to be. Because I'm getting there's this energy of like you need this in order to allow yourself to rise up, like to elevate, to awaken. Because it's like you're getting all these upgrades you could be going through where you're like going through a lot of energetic shifts, and this could be exhausting, or there's a lot of things shifting even like collectively that are influencing you. And so I feel like you need this rest. You need to take the time to even just retreat or pull your energy back from certain things or certain places. We also have this card here, which says Sun with Shine. It says light, passion, illumination, motivation, don't dim. Yeah, so again, I feel like this is like your energy around the, like kind of this, like this sense of you have this energy about you. Yeah, we also have sensitivity. So you're very sensitive to the energies around you. I feel like there's this thing where you're, in order for you to shine your brightest, for your vibration to be the biggest, brightest energy that it can be, you have to take time to distance yourself. Like you need time to step away. You need time to recharge. You need time to support yourself. I'm also noticing these cards. So we have Hubba Hubba, and we have What Would Love Do? So I feel like this is asking like, what would you do for yourself if you loved yourself 110%, right? So it's not that you're not loving yourself right now, but I just feel like this is like, what can I do right now to support myself the way that I need to be supported? The Hubba Hubba is giving me this energy of like, again, your vibration, your energy, your energetic resonance here of, again, you're leveling up, you're shifting, you're becoming more magnetic. You could be wanting to become more magnetic, like you're really wanting to like manifest things and evolve and change things in your life. But it's almost like you need this time to recharge. You need this time to replenish, because again, you're very sensitive. You could pick up on energies a lot. You could be very empathic. It says validate self. Vulnerability is strength and projection. So you also might take on a lot of energy from other people or their thoughts, their opinions, right? Like this could be, maybe you have these people around you, and so I feel like you need time to like step back so you can remember your own sense of self, your own sense of power. So your self-care message is really around like, how can you show up for yourself more? How can you rest? How can you support yourself so that you can keep your vibration, your energy at its peak or at its best, or as close to the best as it can be, right? Yeah, it's like there's something magnetic about you. There's something beautiful about you that I feel like sometimes maybe gets dimmed in the hustle and bustle of daily life, or like the relationships or the people you're around, your work life, you know what I mean? Like there's something that is, there's a way you want to feel, there's a way you want to show up in your life, and it's like it gets hard when we don't take the time to recharge and rest, and we don't always feel like ourselves. And so I feel like that's a big message that's coming through here for you. We have seek guidance in this. It's time for a different perspective. So you might need to like literally look for support when it comes to shifting this energy. We do have connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. And we have be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. Yeah. So there's this sense of like, again, this shining energy, like your vibrancy, your aura, your glow, really wanting to be put forth, and we can't be afraid to be uniquely ourselves. So there's a sense of like loving yourself, showing up for yourself, supporting yourself the way that you need to. And if you need help in that, you need guidance in that, definitely reach out to people, look for support, look for people who can help you. I do offer coaching. So if you are interested in like working on your nervous system or learning about rest and how to replenish yourself, how to show up for yourself, definitely follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of content around that. So if that's something that interests you, then definitely, take a look. What else? What else is this self-love message here for pile 1? Is there anything else from this tarot, or anything from the tarot that pile 1 needs to hear or know? Yeah, we got the 10 of Cups. Six of Cups. And the Princess of Wands. Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's definitely this shift, this change, this like faded energy, right? The vibration rising, like things around you shifting, and like you can probably feel this. I do feel like there's this feel good energy, this 10 of Cups, this 6 of Cups, like your home, your family, the energy you want to bring to the people around you. I feel like a lot of you probably want to create good memories, or you want to like live a life where you have a lot of good memories, you have a lot of like just positive things. Like there's like that's dream life kind of energy. And I feel like, again, in order to embark on that, in order to move through that, it's like we need this vibrancy, we need this energy where we feel like we can shine, we need this. It's not about being high vibe all the time. It's not about like disregarding the challenging things, but we can shift our energy, we can shift our outlook on things, and we can work through things. So it's not about like, when we look at things that are maybe negative or not ideal in our situation, it's not about bypassing those and pretending they don't exist and just like trying to be happy all the time. It's more about like we have to process these things, we have to work through these things so that we can shift it, so that we can change our life, we can show up differently, we can have the life that we desire to have. But for you, I'm getting like, there's like this vision I feel like you have for what you want to experience, how you want to experience things. And in order for you to be able to do that, there needs to be this shift in your energy, or just this focus on rest so that your energy can feel high, it can feel supportive, it can feel nourishing, like you can feel good. And again, I feel like if you need guidance in this, you're definitely being called to take a look at that. Let me see. Let's see what your self-care message is, your self-care. What can pile 1 do right now to support themselves, to nourish themselves? Possibly even when it comes to like rest and renewal. So we have 2 cards for you. We have number 24, flow like water. So some of you like literally getting into water. So if you can't be in water with where you live right now, like getting into a bath or like finding some way, like even like a pool or a hot tub or something like that where you can get into water. I feel like that's going to be supportive for you. But a bath I think would be definitely good if you can't get to like a literal body of water. And then we have connect with your womb. So even if you're a male watching this, I feel like that is like really connecting to your like what lights you up, your passions, your creativity, anything creative, like feminine, like your feminine energy, even if you're a man, right? Like tapping into even the flow like water is very feminine, right? Like this flowing energy, this feminine energy, this softer energy. So I feel like you're being asked to take a look at your creative sides, maybe literally even doing something creative for yourself at this time. Something that feels supportive. It could be even like a hobby that you have or something where you can just kind of play, even the 6 of Cups, right? Like this playful energy, that's something that can bring the good energy out of you, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel supportive. I feel like is going to be helpful for you here. But do things that like nourish you is essentially what I'm getting. And anything creative will be anything you can pour love into, you know, which is like pretty much anything creative. But I think that could be the form of rest that you need, the replenishment that you need. Is like sometimes it's not about sleeping or anything like that. It's about like doing things that light us up, that like recharge us, that bring the life back into us. And even the 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Page of Wands is very like creative energy, right? So that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully that makes sense. Basically finding ways to like nourish yourself to support your energy levels is going to be super important here so that you can feel vibrant and allow your vibration to keep rising and not get weighed down in the muck, you know? So that is what I have for you, pile 1. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or different reading on my channel. And as well, make sure you follow me on Instagram if you're interested in any of those ideas, updates, content, that sort of thing that are related to like health and nervous system and stress and overwhelm and that sort of thing. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here as always. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moonstone crystal and this heart crystal. This is going to be your self-love message for Valentine's Day. Sorry, I just realized I hadn't had any of my tea. We're going to start with the oracles here. That's kind of what I feel like working through with you guys to start, and then we'll get into some tarot messages as well. So let's see. We have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the subtle realms. We also have the Initiation, which says Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. We have Death and Rebirth, Transformation, New Self or Cycle, Release Resistance. Ooh, you guys got a powerful pile. We have Reclaim Power, Willpower, Inner Strength, Self-Mastery, Heal the Victim. Okay, so 2 fire energies here. We've got this like initiation energy with this like rebirth energy. Okay, I feel like for you, pile number 2, your self-love message is almost like about allowing this shift to happen. I'm also getting as well that like if you want this shift to happen, you've been waiting for this to happen, it's almost like you're getting support through this. I don't know if you're struggling with the shift or like it feels like there's like a shift in your life. It's trying to get you to step up, to elevate, to step into your power, to like show up in this powerful energy. But it's like you're kind of coming out of this like darker time, I feel like, and into this more brighter area. And I feel like the divine, God, source, whatever you want to call it, is like supporting you through this transition. It's like there's a process that has to be, you have to move through this kind of step by step. And so I don't know if some of you are resisting it, or if it's felt hard, or you're trying to control the way that you feel like it should go. But I feel like there's this energy of like there's this new self, this like powerful, it's not even a new self. It might feel new, but it's really about you returning to who you already are deep down within you. But it's like you're going through this transformation, you're going through this phoenix rising, you're going through this shift. And there could be resistance or uncomfortable energy with this, but you're being initiated into this new space, this new realm that is foreign to you or different for you, but it's really asking you to like step up, and like you're really evolving here. And so it's like allowing that. We also have dwell on what you love. We also have you were born with that it quality. I feel like that's like talking about the power, like you were born with it. And we have all there is to love all there is to love has been there all along. Yeah, this is like, again, reiterating the power aspect. Like the power within you has always been there. It's now time for you to dwell in it, to sit in it, to feel it, to absorb it, to just let yourself get into it. I also feel like there's something around like allowing the transformation, allowing the shift, allowing the shift to happen, and letting go of the resistance here. You're born for this. You're ready for this. I feel like what you're trying to shift and navigate through, and where you're trying to go, it's already within you. It's already here. It's just a matter of you releasing the resistance and releasing the block, and allowing yourself to step through this passage, to move through this threshold, to cross the threshold. So your spiritual teams were like really trying to work with you here. I feel like it's like in your best interest from like a self-care perspective or self-love perspective. It's in your best interest to move to this higher level, which makes sense, right? But it's like to reclaim your power, to step into your power. That's love. That's self-love. Because you're empowered, right? You understand yourself. I feel like you've gone through a lot of work on yourself. You've gone through a lot. And now it's time for you to fully own that. And allow yourself to accept and bring in the good things, right? I feel like some of you might not be allowing the manifestations or the new things to come in. There's still this resistance, even though you've done, I feel like, a lot of the work. There's this like resistance for you to like allow the good things to come in. I don't know if it's like a worthiness, like self-love, right? A piece of that. We have find your haven. Yeah, there's a place of wonder waiting just for you. So again, I feel like that is, look at how these like look very similar, right? This passageway here and this passageway, they're trying to help you get into this new space in your life. And it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you to say yes. We also have a time to remember. Look back on your childhood. And then we have be present, find clarity in the moment. So for some of you, there may need to be there could be something from your childhood that is like holding you back, or is the resistance, or is somehow affecting you from stepping into this. So they're wanting you, I feel like, to look at that and find clarity here. Like, what's holding you back? What is this resistance? Where does it stem from? What is the, kind of idea behind it? Where is it? What's it look like? Yeah. And that's going to allow you to understand things better, understand yourself better in this present moment by going back to the past, by reflecting on things. Ooh, we got Judgment, yeah. Are you answering the call? Are you ready? Are you ready to step into the new world? Right? Because the World card comes after this. Are you ready to close out old chapters? Are you ready to step into this new life? Because if you are, you have to find ways to release this resistance. Yeah, we got the 10 of Cups. We also have the 8 of Wands. There's another one in here somewhere. And the Magician, beautiful. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we got the Fool. Again, the new world. Are we ready to move? You have everything you need. The Fool has everything they need, even if they don't know where they're going. She's got everything she needs in this little bag here. And she's got her little dog friend guiding her. Right? So it's like you have everything you need to move. You have everything you need to shift. And I think it's just a matter of like, are you ready? And are you ready to claim your power, step into your power, realize you are the alchemist of your own life. You are creating this vision. You are the one that gets to move this forward, that has the ideas, that if it's in your brain or in your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, whatever it is, like if it's in you that you want to be at whatever place or have whatever in your life, if it's in you, it's meant for you, because it wouldn't come to you if it wasn't for you. Right? These visions, these things that we say that we want in our life, or how we want to live our life, or how we want to feel, this haven, this place of, you know, it's already been within you to uncover this power that lies within you. And now you just have to trust that power. You have to trust yourself and allow yourself to step into it. Right? Like really allow yourself to step into the life and the version of yourself that you want to be. You're ready for it. And you have like your spiritual support. You have people who are trying to help you, right? So let's get a final self-care message for pile 2. Self-care, self-love, one and the same. How can pile 2 support themselves a little deeper? We got music. So this could be listening to music. This could be like literally, like some of you might be musical or have like an instrument, something to that effect. Something creative even. Some of you, this is like, I'm getting more so like dancing to music. So it might not necessarily be like, it could be like you, again, like listening to music and dancing and feeling the rhythm, feeling the vibe, right? Like kind of like really tapping into that. So I feel like, that might be more of what you need, is like the movement, but it's like to feel the rhythm. I'm also getting too with like the dancing piece and the rhythm is like letting yourself flow, letting yourself go, not trying to control anything. Just like, I'm even dancing as I'm doing this, but like literally try to like move your body and just let your body flow, and don't be so like rigid, and like any way that you can bring in like looseness or flow. I think that's going to help you release some of that, like the resistance, the heaviness, the, you know, the emotional piece of it. Like music and dancing and is very helpful and supportive for releasing emotions and tensions that we're holding on to, and it helps our nervous system as well. So it's very therapeutic, but I feel like there's something around you like needing to like dance, move your body, like listen to the music and flow with the music, like just let the music kind of carry you. Interesting too that you got Judgment and he's literally got a trumpet in his hand, like a horn, right? So I feel like, yeah, it's time for you to step up and answer the call, because you're ready and you just need to step into your power here. Your self-love message is about stepping into your power and supporting yourself and showing up for yourself so that you can move the needle forward here in your life. It's within you. It's always been within you, right? It's just a matter of you stepping into it. So that is what I have for you guys. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other readings as well, or piles as well. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I do post like healing nervous system work over there. So if you're interested in that, definitely give me a follow. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose the Rose Quartz Heart Crystal. This is going to be your self-love message for Valentine's Day. We're going to go through oracles. That's what I've been feeling lately to go through first, or with really both of the other piles. Okay, let's get into it. Pile 3, we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Ooh, we also have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Okay, so I feel like for you, your self-love message is what needs to go in your life. There's something you got to let go of. And this could be a pattern, a habit. It doesn't have to be a person, a place, or anything. It could be people-pleasing tendencies. There's somewhere where you need to express yourself and let something out here that, I don't know, you keep finding yourself like maybe in the same situation, or nothing seems to be improving in a certain area of your life or a situation. Something's out of alignment, like something needs to shatter, something needs to break, is what I'm getting kind of off of these cards here. And I feel like some of you could just be afraid of sharing that, of expressing that. And for some reason, you could be feeling like, oh my gosh, repeating patterns. That is freaking crazy. I don't see these cards before, like I shuffle them, but I don't see them. So I have no idea what's popping out. We have repeating patterns, awareness. What is the lesson? Break the cycle. Yes, there's something that needs to be broken. We also have reclaim your body. Body is home, self-love, release emotions from the body. So I feel like this is like just reiterating like the self-love component of this message. Like this is a self-love reading for you. You need to, like, your self-love message is like, what pattern do you need to break? What's the lesson here? And what we need to break something here, break the cycle. And you might need to express this, or you might need to like get real with yourself too, if it's like a habit or something. It almost kind of feels like you have to like call yourself out, is what I'm getting. Like pardon my French, but it's like, it's almost like the vibe I'm getting is like, enough of the bullshit. Like, we need to stop doing this. This isn't helping us. This is not aligned with who we really want to be, what we want to have in our life, how we want to show up, right? The energy that we want. For some of you, this is like the repeating patterns could be ancestral. This could be something your family did, or someone you admired growing up did this and now you do it. Like, you know what I mean? There's something that you need to heal and let go of and break the pattern, break the chain, so that you can rewrite your future and align yourself with, you know, who you really want to be, what you're really here to do. So it definitely could be a habit for some of you, but it's a pattern. It's a cycle that you keep finding yourself in. This could be like relationships. This could be anything like that. We have you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. And we have you are adored. Yeah, you're loved. You are adored. But do you love yourself? Are you choosing things that are supporting you? Some of you, I'm getting with this reclaim your body showing up. Some of you, this could literally be with regards to your health, your physical body, the choices you make, the foods you eat, how much you work out, how little you work out, how too much you work out. Like, are you actually supporting your body? Are there things like aches and pains and issues in your body that you need to get looked after that you're not? Are you neglecting your needs? Right? You're loved. You're loved by spirit. You're loved by people around you. But do you love yourself? I think that's the biggest question. Do you love yourself? And when we look at these patterns, is the patterns that you find yourself in, do they show that you love yourself? Right? Are they coming from a place of love, or are they coming from a place of shame or guilt or repression? Like, where is it stemming from? Because you have things in your life that you are destined to be good at, destined to have success in, destined to be. But by falling into these patterns and these habits, it's like throwing you off course, is what I'm getting. And I don't mean for this message to be harsh, but it feels harsh. So I don't know if you're like, I feel like almost like it's coming across harsh in my energy, because it's like you're at this point where you're like, enough is enough. Like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta, you know, it feels like the hammer coming down a little bit. And I don't mean it to come across that way, but that's what it feels like for me as I'm doing this reading for you. So I don't know if it's you getting to this point where you're like, enough is enough. I need to love myself. I need to show up for myself. I need to support myself. And I need to do this. I need to express this. I need to go for it. I need to make the change and not be afraid about what people will think, or, you know, I need to do this because it's good for me. You know? Look at that. You are enough. You're enough. You're loved. You're worthy of more. You're worthy of something great. You're worthy of something better. It says you do not have to give more. I feel like the giving more needs to happen to like yourself. You need to show up for yourself more. We have listen. Your inner child has something to say. So some of you, there could be an inner child message or something you need to look at of like why you're in this pattern. It could be your inner child like wanting help and support. The interesting piece with like, and I was actually saying this to my mom, I don't know if this was earlier today or if this was like yesterday or something. When we look like at abandonment or abandonment wounds, in our childhood, obviously we get this feeling of like, you know, this person wasn't there for me. They gave up on me. They didn't show up for me. As we move into adulthood, that shifts into us not showing up for ourselves. We abandon our own selves. And we do that by not eating well, not moving our body, not looking after ourselves, not getting the proper rest, right? Like staying in the shitty relationships that we know aren't good for us. Like a lot of different ways, right? And so I feel like if you really look at the depth of this, really look at the, like, have some awareness of these patterns and really look at them. Like, what is the lesson here? Your inner child, there's something maybe even just from your childhood, but that your inner child is trying to talk to you. And it really wants you to show up for them. It really wants you to do the work and to lead, right? But sometimes we have to lead ourselves, and that's honestly the hardest. It's so hard, right? And we have to shift patterns and habits that aren't supporting us, that are not showing our value and our worth that we have in ourselves. Look at that. We have you are wanted. There is a home waiting within. And again, I just feel like it's this, I feel like it's weird because it's like a self-love message, but the self-love message is, do you love yourself? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you listening to yourself? Are you wanting yourself? Do you believe you're good enough? Do you love being with yourself? And it's time for you to start doing things for yourself that you know you need to do, and not being afraid of, again, like maybe what people think, or I feel like you know that things aren't aligned, like things feel off, things feel funky. And I feel like for you, this is about like things feel funky because you're not, yeah, we got the tower. Things feel funky because you're not, there's things out of alignment that you need to like let go of, right? You know what I'm saying? So we have the tower here. What else here for pile 3? Sorry if that came across as harsh. I didn't mean it to be that way, but it's like, it feels like it's interesting because even the tower, it's like, it feels like a wake-up call. So I don't know if something's going on in your life where you're like, it's time to like shift things. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. There's like too many other cards that fell out. Can we only get like 1 or 2 more here? Yeah, Judgment as well. This is definitely like a wake-up call. And we have the World card here. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So there's kind of this like investment, right? Like harvest, reaping the rewards. But this is like by investing more time and energy into yourself here. So we have the Tower, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Judgment card. Again, I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is like your value. And then we have this World card. So Are you valuing yourself? There's like this wake-up call that I feel like you are having or going through, or could go through. And it's like, are you valuing yourself? Are you showing up for yourself? Are you supporting yourself? Again, I feel like there's patterns and cycles and things that you need to close out here with the World card and start fresh and start new. But the new starts with you valuing yourself, right? Stepping into the new world, closing out old chapters from the past. Definitely is coming up with judgment in the world, but the World card is also giving me this energy of like not being afraid of judgment, not being afraid of the world or what people might think, or you know what I'm saying, like outside people, because the World card is Capricorn energy. It also talks about like the 10th house, which is our status, our reputation, how we're perceived by the outside world. And so I feel like you could be maybe worried about that or thinking about that, or there's like an element of like you do this pattern or you have this habit because it's like you're fitting in, or it's what people around me do, you know what I mean? But I feel like you're having this like eye-opening moment here. Let's get a final message here for pile 3. I feel like I called you, did I call you pile 1 at one point? I meant pile 3. Pile 3, what is this final self-care message that they need? What can they do to support themselves through this? Ooh, interesting. We have build strength. There's something here with your physical body. It could literally be moving your body, right? Because we had the reclaim your body energy. I feel like this is like, so some of you could definitely be like working out. I'm also getting like resiliency with this, like building your resiliency, or like building up your strength in the sense of like adversity, you know what I mean? So it could be like physical from a body perspective of like you're working out more, you're building your strength, you're maybe doing strength workouts. If you've been wanting to get into working out and you've been thinking about strength training, then this could definitely be your sign for that. I feel like saying, but I really feel like this is also about like building up resiliency and building up new patterns, strengthening yourself to not fall back into these old patterns, to really kind of like shift things and move things. So hopefully that resonates. Let me know, obviously in the chat. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this wasn't like too intense for you. But you are loved. I love you. You're great. You are wonderful. People love you, your friends, your family, you have support around you, but it's like you have to love yourself as well. So hopefully that resonates for you guys. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading on my channel as well. If you're following me, or you can follow me on Instagram, I post different readings that's more about, or not different readings, I post different content on there, more about health, wellness, your nervous system, like working through stress and overwhelm and that sort of thing. So if that's something that interests you, then definitely you can follow me on Instagram over there for that type of content. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.